Hey y'all, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to go ahead and check out this 2022 Hyundai Elantra. All the features it has to it, beautiful sedan, great gas mileage, everything in between. So let's go ahead, hop inside and take a look. Of course, you have your steering wheel and all the controls, but up on the dash, we'll check out the mileage, which is 22,000 miles. You also have your outside temperature or fuel economy. You can adjust those things on the dash right over here. So you, of course, can see things like your accumulated info, drive info, things in between like your digital miles per hour, access things like your safety settings, settings within the vehicle. You can see maintenance, anything like that. You can even change the theme up top, but let's go ahead and go back to your digital miles per hour. The rest of the steering wheel is super simple. You have steering assist. This helps you stay in the lines while you're driving. Cruise control settings. Over here is your volume tune, hands-free calling and voice commands, as well as your mode-free radio, which let's check that out. You have your touchscreen display. Here's your home menu. You can customize this however you would like when you own the vehicle. You of course have what you're listening to, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto widget, so this will pop up right there. Menu, phone, and setup. See all those, as well as you have your manual controls on the side. Let's check out your menu, which has Blue Link, user manual in case you don't have a manual in the glove box. Scan that code, find anything about this car that you would need, notifications, voice memos, as well as of course your setup and valley mode. Of course, going down below here into your radio, you can see your AM and FM radio, as well as your XSM. But let's go ahead and check out your setup on the side here, which has your sound and device connections, button, vehicle, general things with display, customizing it like I mentioned earlier. Let's go ahead and put this in reverse and check out the backup camera. You have your gear selector right down here. In reverse, nice clear backup camera, as well as you have two camera views. So this is your regular backup camera view, of course, and then you have a downward hitch view, so you can go ahead and see things down below, like if you're in the parking line, things like that. Put back into park, and I think that's pretty much the gist for up on the screen. Let's check out the rest of the vehicle. Hazard lights down below, adjustable vents, and then of course your engine starts open. Let's check out your key fob that goes with that. Key fob right here has lock and unlock, remote start, trunk release, and your alert system. Use this for keyless entry. Go ahead and have a little bit of a button on each handle so you can enter and exit nice and easy. Set that down and you have some storage down below here. Charging ports. Up above that is your climate controls. Dual temperature, so you can have a different temperature from the driver to the passenger. You can go ahead and have a different temperature, or nice and simple, sync it up. Airflow, mode, ventilation, and defrosters. Nice and simple to set up. Gear shifter, drive modes, parking camera that you can see at all times. And then let's go ahead and check out what drive modes you have available. You have Sport, Smart, and Normal. Sport is going into drive and sliding it over for that auto manual mode. And of course, you can go ahead and put it back into drive whenever. And then Smart is a little bit of a better gas mileage. And Normal is your normal driving. Let's check out behind your gear shift, which is your cup holders, emergency brake, and center console with some storage. Next to the steering wheel is your brightness for interior, so you can adjust that. It'll pop up on your screen, as well as your lean keep and traction control off. Turn all of those things on and off as you would like. Child lock, window controls, door locks, and of course, your mirror controls. Let's go ahead and hop outside and take a look at the interior of this Elantra. Of course, you do have your hood release down here, and then trunk and gas release down on the floor. Interior is a lighter interior with a little bit of black accents around, cloth seating, as well as stripes down the middle for a little bit of a sportsier feel inside this Elantra. Let's take a look at the back seats. Back here you have a cup holder as well as some storage. Plenty of space back here. You can sit 3 people. From the back you can put down the second row seats. Let me show you that. You have a button right here, or of course, like I mentioned, you have a button on your key fob. This is where you can go ahead and put down the second row seats. Pull this down, it detaches it, and you can put them down fully from the second row. You have a little bit of a cargo net, nice Hyundai cargo mat. You can go ahead and unhook or hook it. Store some groceries in here so they don't move around while you're driving, everything like that. And then underneath this Elantra mat, you can see you have a spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency. You can set that back down. Nice and neat storage for this Elantra. But I think that about wraps up everything that I have for today. You can shut that. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. You can always stop in for a visit. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and I